Another one that we should be excited about is called Friendsies. They are trying to do something really ambitious here. So it's very unique 3D artwork made by a notable artist. So Friends with You is the name of the artist. We'll take you through their site in a second, but this is their creation. So what exactly are Friendsies? They're a community for kindness created by world-renowned contemporary artist Friends with You. Friends with You have developed a unique character builder loaded with hundreds of pre-designed 3D assets, and that's where this gets really ambitious. Those pre-designed 3D assets are going to be chosen by you when you mint. So you get to build your NFT. You get to choose from their massive collection of attributes to create your frenzy. And they want it. The reason they're doing that is because they want it to be yours. They want this Web3 companion to be with you wherever you go. And that's kind of the future of what the project is everything Web3. It's a Web3 community. So they say through tokenomics, the Friendsies ecosystem will be powered by love, good vibes, and friendship. We invite you to join us on this journey as we build a better world where generosity, care, and altruism are rewarded. So it's a community-driven project, but the fact that they're creating this really unique minting process is something, in my opinion, that's revolutionary for NFTs. Haven't seen anyone do that yet. So they have already auctioned off their first one of one at the Christie's auction, and that piece went for $425,000. So they received an NFT and they also received a physical uh, sculpture of this. And owning that one of one frenzy is actually going to allow them to be a part of future utilities in this ecosystem. So we'll talk a bit more about minting and everything, but it is going to be quite difficult to get your hands on these uh, because of the larger price tag and because of this high demand for these pieces. So a little bit more about the project. I was talking about bringing this companion with you. What does that mean? You got the picture in your pocket and you pull it out. No, this is actually AI that they're creating. So they're creating a full AI and so artificial intelligence and AR, which is augmented reality friend that you would be able to pull out on your phone, just like the video is showing, and your little guy that you created, that you took the time in and created, is there right on your desk, just hanging out. So I think that's really cool, and the possibilities here for you, anyone, right, as a content creator or just as a regular person to do cool things with this avatar, I think is really appealing. So there's 10,000 of these things. They've already auctioned off the one of one. Uh, they're going to hold another Christie's auction on OpenSea starting the 26th. So in 5 days. And it's going to run until next Monday. So the 26th of March to the 28th of March. There will be an auction held on OpenSea for 9 different frenzies. So those 9 are going to be auctioned off at like across that time period. If you win one of these 9 frenzies, you will then have the opportunity to mint them on these dates. So I spoke about how it's going to be tough to get a mint for this. So those 9 people that hold one of the auctioned off pieces will get to mint theirs at a specific time on a specific date to create their custom NFT. After that, there's going to be a community partnership with Ghost Cloud Friends, and 64 holders of Ghost Cloud Friends will mint their NFTs at zero point 0.1 ETH. So they're getting a really good discount on this. And then the public, which is going to be April 2nd at 12 p.m. EST, is a Dutch auction style. So, not my favorite, but depending on how the community is, you might see it get down to more reasonable prices. So, it's starting at 3.33 ETH and will work its way down to 0.1 ETH. So, I mean, Dutch auctions aren't ideal. You have to sit and kind of watch and hope that there's not some huge whales jumping in to try and mint. But it definitely is an opportunity for the community to dictate that price. So that's how you would end up being able to mint these. Uh, I know there's a lot of dates, a lot of times here. Take the time to go onto their website and look through this, just so you know if you are interested. If you do want to partake in this auction, I don't know what your bags are like, but you could jump in on the auction on March 26th. So yeah, go to their website, check that out. But in terms of the art, I really like it. It's this really cute 3D stuff. Again, lends well to the physical art side of things, and just the fact that they're developing this truly fully customized NFT. It's not just random. It's you building your virtual friend to take along with you. So their goal, like I said, was to have a strong community, and that was always the goal of their creator, Friends with You. This is their website. They've been involved in a ton of different art exhibits. This is Art Basel in Miami, 2021. So they are well known and well respected in the art scene, and now they're finally dipping their toes into NFTs. So definitely one that I'm excited for. I probably will watch that Dutch auction and see where things are at. Um, got tons of hype, guys. Like their Twitter right now, we're at just under 20,000 followers. But in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very renowned group, right? Friends with You. They already sold a piece for $500,000, right? So that's where the hype is coming from. It may not have the 50 to 100,000 followers on Twitter or the massive Discord, but it has hype when it comes to the art space, right? Christie's auction. Everyone in the art space knows Christie's auction. So the fact that one of these went for $500,000 just tells me that people that know art want to get involved with this, and the potential for those 10,000 NFTs is pretty huge. That's the hype that I'm talking about, right?
That's interesting. Invisible Friends did that auction of the one of one just before their whitelist sale, and that held them in really good stead. They didn't do a Dutch auction. I think 3.333 is expensive, very expensive. But, a Dutch auction is there to gauge what people are willing to pay. And so that could go down, and I imagine it will. I highly doubt that there's going to be 10,000 people
Paying
clicking the
3.
buy button at 3.333 ETH. So
Yeah.
it's going to be very interesting to watch. I'm interested to see what people end up buying for, and
And
what the floor
interested
price is.
and to see how the mint goes, right? Like
Mm,
with 10,000, well, not fully, I guess 8,000 people on public launch, all using your website trying to customize their NFT, right? Like that's got
mm.
to take a lot of back end coding. Like
Processing.
I don't know, but like just to mint a random one takes a lot of coding. So to have the
Mm.
ability to be minting, and I wonder if attributes will disappear, right? If there's more rare attributes when you're minting, right? Like if I
There was
want a
that one. There
specific,
was that one recently where you could do it, Renegao, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it wasn't exactly the same because you did it after the mint, and then you went in before reveal. So they might do it like that. It might not be at mint stage, right? So you mint like normal, you get like a placeholder like you normally do, and
Mhm.
then between then and reveal, you'll go in and build it so that you
from
don't have 8,000 people doing it all at the same time, right?
from my understanding though, from what I'm reading, it sounds like you just build it when you pay, like click mint. But
Wow.
I don't know. I don't. It's
Gonna be
pretty
interesting.
crazy. It will be
Yeah.
interesting for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'm excited to see what happens with this one. Yeah, I mean, I always like to watch these. I won't be partaking in any form. But
What
yeah,
if
I
it? What if the
mean,
Dutch auction got to like point two or
yeah,
point
then I
three?
would.
You would,
Point
yeah,
2, point 3 is where it should be.
yeah,
I'm not going to sit there for 24 hours waiting for it to
yeah.
get there,
Watching,
is
yeah,
the problem. But yeah, look, I think that there's a lot of positives there. But for me, the collection size is a concern, especially looking at the Twitter following, and it's happening soon. And the mint price is a huge concern. And yeah, if it loses that initial excitement while everyone's waiting for it to tick down from 3.333 to whatever, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. That's all I
yeah,
can say. It's going to be interesting. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, artwork looks cool. I wish it was just a normal sale at 0.33 because then I would be interested, and all over it. But yeah, very interesting.